there, and welcome back again to We the Panel, a Terrace House Podcast, a podcast where we talk about the first series of Terrace House ever shown, Boys and Girls Next Door. Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome back to the panel. And of course, before we start, let me introduce the rest of our panelists over here. To our one of my corners, we have Tim in the red. How you doing, Tim? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tired.
Oh no.
Feeling good.
I hope you're not tired because we got to talk about an episode, man.
A painful episode. Yeah.
Okay. He does not want to give too much.
No, I really don't. But I got words. I have words.
Oh, he has bars. Okay, cool, man. Nice to see you here again. And we have finally back our resident TikToker. Hey, Cheska, it's been a while. How you been?
It has been a while. I'm good. The sun is shining. The birds are, I don't know if they're chirping. They haven't been outside, but the sun is shining. So it's great.
All right. Great to have you back. We know we missed you and your perspective based on these last few episodes because things got spicy.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, it did.
All right. And of course, we got the man with the hat, the smooth. We all have glasses too. Damn, the one in
be reoccurring.
a thing, you know? He can't even oh, he took his glasses off. Hey James, what you doing? How you doing, man?
No, I'm good. It's it's an exciting time in Terrace House right now. And it's really cool to have the whole panel back once again. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this episode.
All right. But before we start, I have someone in the member of our panelists. Explain if you want to know more about our podcast, We the Panel. How can you reach us, y'all?
To all of our lovely fans out there, We the Panel, a Terrace House podcast, can be found on all podcasting platforms. That's Spotify, that's Apple Podcasts, that's Google Podcasts, and you can also check out our podcast on Anchor FM,
Anchor.fm
at we-the-panel. And for all things We the Panel Terrace House related, if you see that gray background with the brown house, that's
you're
us.
so close. You are so close.
Nailed it. All right, good job. Good job, Tim. I liked it. No, I dig it.
You're so
All right,
close.
let
I got you, buddy. I got you. If you see a brown background with a gray house, that's us. Also, welcome to everyone watching on YouTube. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you will stay up to date on everything We the Panel. But if you really want to do that, you can also follow us on Instagram, where I post little clips about stuff towards our episode or any extra stuff. You'll see our stories, so you'll know when we're recording. And yeah, it's a fun time there, so follow us there.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, guys. All right, let's begin this. Episode 35, I've Been Waiting with a Heart.
Ooh.
Oh.
How is this a heart? I never got.
Oh, sir.
It's an outline.
Do you see there's the one part of the heart, the other part of the heart, and then the bottom here is like the edge of the heart.
Kenchana.
You kids with your trends.
What? We're all around the same age. I don't understand this, Tim.
See, that's effort. This is effort.
Yeah, this is effort.
And like with my hand shape, it's just not right. You know?
Yeah, but
That is not as cute as this.
Like this, and it's easy. Anyways, enough about finger hearts, right? So let's talk about this episode. But before we do that, of course, we have to talk about what happened last episode. So real quick, what happened last episode? We had Miwako admitting that she likes Daiki. We've been knowing that, but it's out there now.
Yep.
Of course, we had the infamous arm pillow incident between OG and Aya. I was really about to say Daiki, but between OG and Aya. And of course, we ended off last episode wondering what OG will do. So in this episode, we find out that OG finds Aya special. Big whoop. Kind of knew that, I guess. However, he did finally give us a straight answer by saying that he does not have any romantic feelings towards her. And then he brought out this now completely infamous line, hopefully, if I remember, will be the title of this episode, that he only sees her as a younger sister.
Pain.
Oh boy.
Pain. Nothing but pain.
The tea is really spilled.
Arizona, please sponsor us.
Oh man. Oh, Jay, your face. Oh boy. Oh no.
It's like worse than a friend zone. It's worse than a friend zone. It's a sibling zone. It's like you're so close that I could talk to a lot of things with you, but really nothing over that because you're just my best. Oh, I can't even say it. Oh,
no, but what ticks me off the most was the fact that she, like, Aya and OG were sleeping together in the same bed, and then OG's like, "You're a little sister."
For context, they're actually sleeping in the same bed. They're not bumping uglies, knocking boots. Anyone else have another?
No, that's all good. That's all good. That's all good.
Well, hold on. Okay, they were sleeping in the same bed.
Yes,
but based on the things that we watched, it doesn't seem like OG was like, doing more, or like it seemed like I was doing a lot of them.
But why did he allow it in the first place? That's what I want to know.
That's a great question.
That is the big thing. That is the big thing. And we will get to that because that is brought up again multiple times in this episode.
And we actually get more tea later on through.
The whole cast is pissed. The whole house is pissed.
Oh, yeah. OG is.
Exactly.
I have words for OG.
I feel like we all do at this point.
But not to defend him, but like, when they did share the bed, it was like she used his arm as a pillow. Like, granted, that's cute. I guess that's more than like, but like, it wasn't like they were like spooning or I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was platonically sharing a bed, like from the one shot that we did get. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there was like equal.
He did it.
We saw the shot, and it was OG like this, right? But you had Aya on his chest, other arm over him like this,
right?
So she's like basically like on top of his chest, like that is pretty.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So like Aya fell asleep looking at OG, just like sweet dreams, boo, and like OG. It's hard to defend this dude right now.
No,
I guess
he really is.
You put his hand around him. No, I'll protect you, little sister. That kind of vibe. I don't know.
It's just so weird to me.
It is weird.
Well, anime tropes is any indication of.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's not go there. I take that statement back. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, guys. We have more words towards it, but we will get there. I promise you we will get there. But before we do, we go to the girls' room where Aya tells them what happened, and obviously, they're not happy with that answer. I may have read this wrong, but I read a part where like they still think that he's leading her on. I guess it was because of the whole bed situation, but that part of the scene ends with Hana going to the boys' room, and like, oh man, that's spicy. So Hana gets to the boys' room, all the guys are there. She basically kicks out Daiki and Tecchan, and she talks to OG. She confronts him about him and Aya still sleeping together.
Meanwhile, Tecchan and OG, who were kicked out, are eavesdropping in the hallway.
You mean Tecchan and Daiki?
Or sorry, yeah. Tecchan and Daiki eavesdropping in the hallway on OG and Hana.
Of course, as you do.
As one does.
As one does.
But yeah, so Hana says that she doesn't like how he's treating her, considering that he doesn't have feelings towards her, and yet he still knew that she liked him. And she still let her do all of this stuff. And she even talked about how as much as Aya was going to the guy's room, it was also OG going to the girl's room.
Dun dun dun.
So it wasn't completely one-sided here. Like there were, like OG was doing stuff too, but yet he doesn't like her. He doesn't have feeling towards her, and
Scummy.
And the line came up again of, you see her as a younger sister? Are you sure? And he says, like, yeah, she's just another housemate. So is Hana.
Yeah.
So is Miwako. Mm-hmm. Why are you treating Aya like that if she's just another housemate?
So panelists, Tim especially, you got your words. What do you think about this?
Hano was spitting facts. Hano was spitting straight facts. Called him out on his BS, and I respect her so much for that. OG, man. Like, I remember when he first came into the house and we're like, yeah, let's know more about this character. Let's see more screen time. And now I'm just kind of done with him. Like, fuck him, man. Like, you remember how we were all bagging on Masato, right? And like, you know, like, but like, technically speaking, he never really did anything that bad. Well,
what do you mean? What do you mean that bad?
Well, like, we bagged on his surfing career and, like, you know, not texting Sena back, right? And like all those things. But like, I don't know. Like, he was.
Are you saying Masato is not as bad as OG at this point?
No, straight up. Yeah. I'd say that. Masato is not as bad as
hot
OG.
Hot take.
Damn.
Like,
toasty take, actually.
It is a toasty take.
Like, you know, like, I don't know, like every show, every movie, the season 1 villain does not measure up to the next season's villain. Yeah, like this season 2 villain, yeah, I think I actually have a legitimate reason to not like him and to see him leave.
Okay, because like I'm seeing your point, because like I'm looking at the progression of what was Masato and Sena. Mm-hmm. They kissed.
Yeah.
Right? That was like the start of it.
Drunk party kiss, yeah.
And then they kind of like hung out, and then they started
off camera,
feelings for each other in a way, and then it just like fizzled out. Mm-hmm. And then that's where Masato's like, I gotta focus more on my career.
Like,
that's it. What OG did was basically leading Aya on with this whole bed situation, and then he just rejects her. Like, I had a feeling that he didn't like her in the first place. My question is, why is he still doing that to her if he knew that he didn't like her?
Yeah. With the first scenario, there's a mutual attraction, but it turns out like, no, he chose to focus on his career or lack thereof, and like, just ignored Sena, like didn't text her back. Like, he could have gone about it differently.
Yeah.
Right. And like, you know, like in his own sense, led her on, but like he was overseas and didn't text him back, like, which I guess is just ignoring her. But OG legitimately spent like a lot of quality time with her, and like they're sleeping in the same bed and like leading her on, even though there is no mutual attraction. He knows that. He didn't say nothing. And the stupidest thing of all is him trying to play off the fact that it's like, oh, she's just another housemate. Oh, I don't remember.
Who forgets this? Who forgets that?
Like, no one. Any man will not, like, unless he's drunk out of his mind, will not forget sleeping in the same bed with a beautiful woman. That's just how it goes. Like, okay, sorry. Rant over. I'll let the other panelists speak. Sorry.
Oh, good. No, that's a great take. No.
Yeah, and like,
hey, James, what do you think? Yeah.
Looking back, because I never even thought of bringing up Masato in this case, because like, you know, we're kind of over that. But like, we as us as a panel have never been that high on Masato in the first place. You know, we were always like, or especially, you know, like Cheska was always like, you know, there's something off about this guy. We think he's sleazy, all that kind of stuff. Y'all been saying that from the beginning, basically. But with OG, it was different because we never actually got to know too much about him. So we were always just kind of interested in him. And we never really had, I guess, any conclusive feelings towards him, right? It was always just kind of like, this guy's so mysterious, I'm so interested. And then we found out, and now it's kind of like, whoa, like this guy's kind of lame, you know, in the way that they usually call people that they don't like. They usually say they're lame, like this guy's kind of lame. So it's different because, yeah, we can see that, like, we knew that Masato is not, we weren't really going to like him. But with OG, it's like, whoa, like we were kind of here. Like he wasn't up here, but we were here. And now it's like, whoa, this guy's kind of cold, man.
We were blindsided. We were literally blindsided by OG.
He seemed like a nice guy.
Like I feel kind of betrayed, you know?
Right.
So, James, you think OG's worse than Masato? Because my take is no.
I don't know if I'd say worse, because I don't want to make any conclusions until he leaves the house. Or if he leaves the house, because the fact that he's still in the house means that there's still the potential that he could get better, you know, that we could potentially, you know, like him again, I guess, or like there's still ways for us to give him another chance. There's
still hope.
Yeah.
Redemption arc,
you know, just trying to be optimistic, you know, there's a possible redemption arc for this guy. But with that being said, like, it's pretty messed up what he did.
I just want him to be accountable over what he did to Aya, and then we'll see a redemption arc from there. But if he like says I didn't do anything wrong, bye. I don't like him.
Yeah. And like, sorry Tim, but like, just don't get me wrong, like what Masato did, pretty messed up, you know, kind of like, especially ghosting.
Oh yeah,
ghosting the girl that he's like, yo, wait for me, right? And then he ghosts her, and then the way that kind of ended was pretty sour. It was pretty bad.
It was bad. It was.
But like, I don't know, which one would you rather have? Like, get ghosted, but still know that like there's a possibility to have feelings, or just be like completely let on? Like, I don't know.
In a way, they both let on.
That's true.
Both girls.
Yeah, but one was more proactive in it. One just kind of said something, left, and effed off for 3 months and didn't say nothing. And one was like step by step leading the way, spending nights and talking about dates and, oh, where's Aya? I want to see Aya, blah, blah, blah. And then the line that he hits her with, really? You're a little sister to me? That was quoted so many times throughout the whole episode. Like,
yeah.
And
it gave her like kind of like almost a false sense of security, you know?
Yeah. Like, at least Masato liked Seina, even though his action said otherwise. But OG, I feel, outright knew, like, from the start. But one little glimmer of hope, and there was, after their whole talk scene and she walks away, OG looked like, not like someone who like rejected, so like he looked like he, like, I don't know, a part of me, like little part of me thinks that like maybe he did have feelings and he's not saying the truth because of one reason or another. Like he's withholding the truth for us, like I don't know what reason that could be, but like his face looked like somebody's like, I like this girl, but I can't tell her that I like her because blank. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I'm just hoping that like he's not a bad guy, but as of, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jay?
Yeah. What do you think?
Sorry, there's vacuuming. Oh, it stopped. So you guys generally agree that OG is worse at this point than Masato?
I think so.
Like, we're only at this moment in Terrace House history. Only at that point.
Okay. I get the arguments, but I still think Masato's worse. Because, look, I get it. it's horrible being led on by anyone, especially the situation with OG and Aya. Like, it's so weird. But the fact that at least OG gave an answer and rejected it at that point before it's getting it worse. Like, you rather kill someone in the head than shoot them 5 times in the chest.
That is very true. Yeah.
So the fact that Masato made Seina wait, for me, that was just even more. And the excuse of being, I have a work or I have a job, I'm surfing and stuff, I'm overseas. That's kind of bullcrap anyways, to me, because it's like you made a girl wait. This girl could have done other things. But no, there was the option of, maybe, just maybe. At least with OG, yeah, the actions of what he did was really scummy. But when it came down, I'm actually respecting the guy. He gave an answer, considering all the other times he didn't. So I was just like, maybe he could have worked better on his response. Because it was like, dang. He first said no. Then he said, you're like a younger sister to me. I'm like, what? Is that how you act with your younger sisters? Because that's weird, right? Because after that, we learned about the whole, like, him sleeping on her bed instead of, I thought it was just one-sided, because that's what happens when you kind of, like, become vulnerable with another person. You become, an open book, and you're open to getting hurt. And I got hurt. But OG, I don't know. He said it in such a bad, like, the way he took responsibility about it could have been better. But,
yeah, like, the reason, like, I understand where you're going with this, and, like, yeah, I obviously respect OG for, like, giving a straightforward answer. The thing is, I lost my train of thought. Give me 2 seconds to think about it again. Okay. Tim, go.
I totally agree with you. Shooting someone in the head versus 5 times in the chest is the way to go. But OG didn't shoot her in the head and ended clean. He could have done that at camp.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Okay, here's the thing. I think he started to fall out of it. I think the more she started to talk with Aya, because at that point, I think there was still some interest.
You think there was a mutual interest at camp?
Yeah, I think there was.
Okay.
I think there was. Other than the fact that I'm going to stick to it, OG wanted some kind of, like, love interest, and unfortunately, Aya was the one that could give that experience to him in this show. Maybe this is what was he here for in Terrace House? Usually they're looking here for, like, love or whatever. So unfortunately, like, Aya is the victim here, and OG's, like, riding that wave.
Okay, one more question. Like, do you think Aya was his rebound because he got rejected by Seina?
I mean, that's a possibility.
Yeah,
it's a possibility.
You think Hana would go for OG? No. Hana was with Daiki. Miwako gonna go for OG? Not really, because probably, like, OG's like, oh, that's Tecchan or something. So, like, he went for I guess he was an opportunist about it. Still.
Gross.
Like, the way he's done it is just like, this is why girls like him when he doesn't talk. Because when he starts talking, it's just like the attractiveness level just keeps going down and down.
Yeah. I don't know. Overall, just like, oh man, it's just a tough situation. Like, I was gonna say some stuff, but I feel like the question of, like, who is worse, it really just comes down to, like, how you perceived certain things. Like, when you said that, like, you thought that OG might have possibly had the potential to get feelings for Aya at the camp, like, I personally disagree with that. Like, I thought that he just didn't the entire time, and that kind of changes things as to, like, which one you think is worse. But we could go about this for an entire episode if we want to, but we gotta move on.
Just one shout out.
One shout out.
One shout out to Hana for calling him out.
Yeah,
that's all
respect
I gotta
for
say.
that. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. 100%. We'll just move on. I'll say a little more to that, but we'll move on to this little interlude of a little fun thing that happened in the episode. We got to see Tecchan's last Cinderella shoot for the I don't know, what is it, a movie or show that he's a part of? called Last Cinderella. So we got to see Tecchan at like a skate park with a BMX bike and a helmet, and he's drinking something. And it was cool. Like Tecchan, we got to see his acting chops a little bit. It took him, if it's anything in the show, it took him 2 takes to get it right, emotionally, I guess, or at least to get the lines out. And it was cool because the actors were actually pretty impressed that he got it in such few takes. They were surprised that he never had any lines before because I guess it just came natural to him, which is cool. Like, once again, this is the super elongated story of Tecchan's success that we're seeing, you know, from acting in that one class where he basically got roasted by his teacher to now in this where other actors are being like, wow, like you're pretty good for someone that's never had lines before. Like we're slowly amounting through that story.
Two comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
For a show called Last Cinderella, did you guys expect a skate park?
Definitely not.
No.
Definitely not.
I'm like, what?
I was expecting like a cafe or a bookstore.
Yeah, or another.
Or
Yeah.
like,
Honestly, I was expecting like a castle.
Yeah, or something more mythical or whatnot. No, we get a skate park, and it's not him skating; it's him on a bike.
BMX baby.
Yeah. Another comment. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I was going to say Last Cinderella is a Japanese television series. So he was probably there for an episode, if anything.
Okay.
Doing her homework, Cheska. That's what's
Nice.
up. Another comment. I think we got another scene of like how meta Terrace House is. It was a reality TV show showing the behind the scenes, like footage of another show that Tecchan's in as an actor. So there's like, he's acting behind the scenes, but within behind that scenes, it's another TV show, hence a reality TV show of him being the main character. I was like, that tripped me out. I was like, what am I watching?
That is actually crazy. Yeah.
It's very meta. I love it.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to add.
Honestly, yeah, pretty weird. I mean, like we've had actors in other like Terrace House series, but it's just interesting because it's Tecchan. You know, like it's weird because we've seen Tecchan and like, yeah, what you said, like he's, you know, like everyone in front of a camera, like there are cameras in the house and they are aware of that because we've seen them watch the show. So we don't know if they're being like completely genuine. There may be a little bit of like I wouldn't even say acting. I would just kind of say like romanticizing. Yeah, romanticizing of certain things. But then there's that concept, and then Tecchan's actually acting. So it's literally just like the inception of this. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty
BTS
interesting.
of a BTS of a BTS.
That's true. But anyways, back onto the main storyline, right? The main thing that's happening here. And Cheska, it's really cool that you brought up how Hana is kind of taking charge and just kind of doing things because she's leaving the house and all that kind of stuff. Because we get to this scene of the kitchen where Aya is sitting there getting drunk, doing her thing. And the girls show up and all of a sudden it's become a girls' night. You know, everyone's drinking their virus. They're having some good alcohol. It's going well, and as the alcohol starts flowing, you know that things start being said. So it all starts out with Hana talking to the girls about how she talked to OG, and when they asked Aya if she's kind of seen him since, she hasn't seen him in the house like at all, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, they talk about how it's kind of weird in the house now because of like everything that happened. And then we see that Miwako wants to confess something to Hana.
Ooh.
Big whoop, we know what it is, but they cut to commercial. And when we get back from commercial, it actually cuts to a bar where we see Tecchan and Daiki.
Oh.
And they talk about how Momo told Tecchan that, you know, he lacks some sort of spice. And He gave some really good advice. He was talking about how like he needs to kind of take charge a little bit more, and how he should stop asking where they want to go, but should instead be like, hey, I want to go here with you. Let's do it. So I thought that was very good advice. Just as someone who is also in a relationship, like stuff like that actually does make it does add some spice to the relationship when you're not just like, hey, where do you want to go? It's different when you're like, hey, I found this thing, let's go do it. It's different. It's cool. However, it cuts back to the girls, where big surprise, Miwako says that she likes Daiki.
Oh, surprise.
Yeah. And Hana had a really good answer to this. You know, she said that she's happy she told her. Mm-hmm. She's shocked, but she's happy. She's shocked, but she will support her. But she's shocked. And then Hana kind of brings up the fact that she's leaving the house. Big sad, you know, lots of sad stuff happening, lots of feels. And the scene ends in a weird way, because you'll never guess who shows up. It's none other than OG.
Oh, God.
OG shows up. And once OG shows up, of course, in typical Terrace House way, Hana leaves, and then Miwako leaves, leaving OG and Aya alone for... Would we even call this a conversation? I think there might have been literally like 6 words that were said after everyone left.
They tried to talk, but
yeah.
I don't know. OG seemed like nothing happened. I was like, so like hurt still, right? Are you okay, Aya? And she's like,
am I?
Good night. Good night. Yeah. It's weird, man.
Yeah, it was
awkward.
It was so awkward. And yeah, you could feel the tension that was there. Like, I was sitting there and I was just like, oh boy.
What do you say in those situations? Like,
exactly. That's the question, right? Like, what would you say in that situation, Tim?
Oh, I wouldn't be in that situation. I would, like, I feel like the reason why they haven't seen each other for so long is because they were actively avoiding each other. And to be completely frank with you, if I was OG and I did something that bad, I'd probably leave the house. Yeah. I mean, what is there to do? Like, I mean, can you repair that? Can you get back? Can you get back to that? Like,
that is a good question. I don't know. Like, Jay, like, what would you do if you were in either of their situations? Like, if you're OG or if you're Aya, like, what would you actually do? What would you say?
I don't know. I'm not OG. I just feel like OG is socially inept to handle these
also
kind of emotions.
Yeah, he is.
Like, the guy is like, man, come on, don't even just leave the room. Did you even have to wash that glass?
Oh, he really didn't. All he could have did was just walked in and be like, oh, hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Grab something and peace out. Easy.
Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna say read the room because obviously he doesn't know how. And I think she's just doing what she can to just say hi and goodbye.
Trying her best.
That's it, and good night. It's as awkward as you can get. Like, man, where's Tecchan when you need him?
I'm sorry, are we asking Tecchan to make a situation less awkward?
Yeah.
Our boy has come quite a long way.
He's romantically awkward, but when it comes to social outings, I think he's the life of the party.
He is. His social skills has gone up.
Yeah, like, it's interesting. Like, okay, so I have a question. So we all know that Hana's leaving. Yes. So who do you think will take up the mantle as the uni or the head honcho of the girls? Because, you know, like, Hana's taking it like a big sister role right now pretty well. Like, when she when she leaves the house, who do you think will take that, Miwako or Aya? Because they're all fairly around the same age too. I keep forgetting, like, they're all around in their early 20s. OG's like the oldest one is 26. Everyone's like 20 to 21.
Miwako's like at 19, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be Aya, unless, like, unless the new girl that shows up is just super like let me take the reins here. Like if she's not that kind of person, then it probably would be Aya, you know.
I think it would be Aya too.
She has gone through some things. Mm-hmm. And she also, you know, like the panelists in the show have brought it up multiple times that she has the moves. You know,
that's true. She doesn't beat around
she
the
has
bush.
the moves. So she knows some things. So yeah, I feel like she would be kind of like the de facto leader of the girls.
Yeah, like I don't see either one of them taking up the reins just yet. I feel like it would be the new girl, but if I had to choose between Aya or Miwako, it would have to be Aya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's...
Got it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, Miwako's been there for a few weeks now, but in those few weeks, like, I've never seen anything that would... Like, she's never taken charge in anything or, like, been, like, actively trying to do, like, anything. Other than, like, you know...
She's been actively trying to get with Daiki.
Yeah. But, like, that stuff is, like, indirect, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I feel like out of the two of them, like, it's hard because I don't think either of them would.
Yeah.
So this is where we kind of just bring up, like, will this new girl be that kind of person? But I'll ask that to you guys again. But let's finish off the rest of this episode.
Right. Let's do it.
Yeah, we cut to the next morning where Daiki, Miwako, and Aya are in the kitchen. And the girls are like, hey, we're not busy today. Can we go to the gym with you? Go to your work with you? And Daiki's like, yeah. So they go to the gym. And Daiki trains the girls. And in what felt like a throwback to season 2, we see Daiki training Miwako and Miwako smiling away as she does her kicks, as she does her jabs and hooks and stuff like that, smiling just like good old Hana was before, you know. They were smiling. And then after they finish, Aya brings up the idea of Miwako waiting for Daiki till after his shift ends to ask him out. So Miwako does it. She waits outside of the gym for Daiki to finish his shift, and when he does, she asks him out to eat, and they go. And then the episode ends. So, I want your predictions on what's going to happen on this. Do we call it a date? Do we call it an outing?
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
An event.
It's an event.
For this event. I want your takes. Like, what do you think's going to happen with this?
Well, okay, because the gym scene always starts out a relationship from the track record of Hana and Daiki.
So one. The track record of one.
Of one.
So far, 100% success rate.
Exactly.
Smallest sample size. But yes.
Okay.
So, you know, if that thing is blossoming from the gym scene, then maybe this could work too. And I say maybe. Like, I really don't know how to feel about Miwako and Daiki being together. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. We'll see. Like, I have zero predictions. I just feel like it might happen.
It could. It really could. I don't know. Like, is there anything specific that you think is going to happen there? Like, do you think Miwako is going to use that opportunity to tell him? Or, like, I don't know, is she going to shoot her shot? Like, we don't know.
I don't think she's going to shoot her shot just yet. You know? Because, like, she's young. 2, she hasn't been in a relationship in a while. So, if anything, she'll probably wait it out a bit. But, like, kind of throw hints that she likes him. That's what I think.
She's been throwing them.
She's been throwing them, but, like, she's going to make it more obvious.
I think Daiki's going to make the first move, whether or not that's...
Really?
No.
I like it.
Whether or not that's, like, going to explore the relationship or tell her no or tell her, like... but Daiki's going to be the one to say something. because that's Daiki. That's his personality. That's the fighter bravado.
Yeah, because I feel like Daiki is still not really over Hana yet. So I don't know how he's gonna react to it.
Well, I mean, from like, there definitely is an attraction, but I think Daiki respects Tecchan enough as a friend and a roommate to not just start a romance with Miwako without addressing the Tecchan in the room.
The Tecchan in the room.
Yeah. Because I think we all know that Daiki does find Miwako attractive. From
God.
I'm just in my shirt with the shoulders.
No, James did it.
Hey man, if y'all watched the episode, it happened. Okay,
it happened. She's made multiple comments on Miwako's bust size. So yeah, I think it's there. I think there's a possibility, but I just really hope that Daiki doesn't like pull a scummy move with Tecchan.
Yeah.
Like just start dating her without telling him. Or like, and not that Tecchan has like any right to Miwako whatsoever, right? But like it's more of like he knows that Tecchan likes her and is actively trying to like have a relationship with her. So it's like, and he's helping him. So
yeah,
I don't want to see him just pull the rug from underneath him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember this, but all the way back in season 1, I do remember a conversation between Tecchan, Masato, and
Shota?
my good old boy Shota, into which the conversation ended with the phrase "Broso before hoes."
Wait, who said that?
Oh, definitely Masato. Come on.
Masato said that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so...
Oh, wait. There's kind of a parallel with this season and season 1, because Rie said that she was interested in Masato.
There it is.
It's always the athletes.
You don't have to tell me that. I lived that. Man, it's always the athletes. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, for me, I feel like, oh man, like, I don't think too much is going to go on with it, because in the back of Daiki's mind, he does know that Tecchan is into her. And then when it comes to Miwako, like, actually, this could potentially be like a very like crazy scene, because Hana gave her, I guess, her blessing ?
To Miwako to pursue.
To Miwako to actually pursue it. So maybe now that remember that Miwako was kind of inspired because of Aya earlier, because of how Aya was like going to talk to OG about the thing. Like maybe Miwako might be inspired to actually go out there and kind of speed up this potential relationship. So I don't know, guys. It's exciting and scary, because I don't know what Daiki's gonna do. He could be in a vulnerable state. Maybe like this could be really sad, but like Miwako could end up being a rebound girl for him.
Oh no!
But anything can happen, guys.
Anything can happen. It gives Daiki a reason to stay on the show, and gives Tecchan a reason to leave.
No way.
Do you really want him to leave?
I think that it would benefit Tecchan if he left the house. I think like we've seen him grow, and I would like to see like a full character arc, but I think that would be like, like you're on the highway, there's multiple exits that you can take, and like it's like that would be a good exit point. unless he wants to stay on the show and stay on the highway and keep driving. But like, you know, like he finds out, oh, another girl, you know, that I like is more interested in one of my roommates again. Maybe this isn't the place to find love. He did develop himself as a person and grow and became more out there.
Yeah.
And now his acting career is budding and hopefully soon will blossom into something awesome for him. But yeah, maybe that's where he takes a step away. Maybe romance isn't the thing they'd be going for right now. And career and money moves and finds someone elsewhere. I think that would be a cool, like he gives his blessing to Daiki and be like, I wish you two all the best.
Peace. I feel like James knows something that we don't know because
no.
Seen another
I'm just
season
saying,
of Terrace House.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Tecchan. What episode is this? Episode 35. I don't think it's time for Tecchan to leave yet. You know, Jay's been saying for the longest time that Tecchan's probably going to be in here for the long run. And it's been a long run right now, but I feel like it's going to keep going. It's definitely going to keep going. Right, Jay?
Right, Jay?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Right? Because there's no way that Tecchan's going to leave anytime soon, right?
Oh, no. He's not. He's staying for the whole show. He stayed for the whole show.
Whoa.
I've been telling you this the whole time.
That's kind of a stretch, Jay.
Never leaving. I am standing by this. I'm locking it down that he'll never leave because
free rent.
Yes. And I think he's learning so much, you know. I don't think he's gonna get like that kind of experience anywhere else compared to like other people that have left already because they already had kind of like a plan already what to do. But no, he's staying.
Wants to get into acting, so staying in a reality TV show that you're already a part of does, I guess, help his branding.
I mean, if we're throwing Tecchan bets, I think 20 episodes he's leaving.
Wow.
Or he's going to announce that he's going to leave.
Are you locking it in?
So
I'm
starting the tally right now.
In 20 episodes, he's going to announce that he's going to leave.
So episode 55.
Yeah. Episode 55.
We should keep track of all of our locked in theories and
don't
have
worry.
those tracked down below. That'd be pretty funny. All right. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Put it in.
To our lovelies in 20 episodes.
You give it 20 episodes. You know what? I feel like because Tecchan is so beloved in our community, in the Terrace House community, I think he's gonna make it for the long run too. I know that this season ends with a movie.
Oh, what?
Yep.
And I think Tecchan is gonna be in that movie.
He's gonna be the.
Okay, so then if there's a movie, I think he's gonna leave in that 20 episodes and then come back for the movie.
No, but Tecchan's gonna be the star of this movie, y'all.
He's gonna be the star, but he's coming back being the star of the movie. The new cast members don't matter.
Tecchan's such a star, he doesn't need lines. He just makes the lines.
He's leaving in 7.
I'm
locking it in. He's leaving in 7.
So that's what
episode 42?
Episode 42. He's leaving in 7.
Wow.
Put that in. I'll also make a bet. Yeah, I'll make a bet.
Okay.
I'll make a bet with Cheska. So
what do you mean? Oh, bet with what? Like with money, or are we like, what's happening?
I'll buy you
bubble tea.
I was about to say I'll buy you a BR fried chicken bubble tea combo if he leaves exactly on 20 and you get it bang on. But I don't know what the but is here. But
Tim, I'm just letting you know I'm a broke student. We gotta let's negotiate this later.
Got it.
Episode 42. That's probably around the start of season 4.
Now remember, Tim, this is a 98 episode series.
Yeah. I'll leave around the halfway mark.
I love it. Let's go.
Wow. He's been here since episode 1. If he leaves around the halfway mark, I feel like that's solid.
That's so soon, man. That is so
So my hard bet is 7 episodes. My soft bet is less than 10. So I don't think he's...
wow.
Yeah. That's it. That's me.
Ooh. Man, that's wow. Okay. That's a lot. Tecchan leaves in 10 episodes. I don't know how I'd feel about it.
You're not going to be prepared.
That would be no original cast member ever.
That's crazy.
That's all. They're all gone.
I mean, yeah, that does happen.
Yeah, it's bound to, but
it's Tecchan, guys. Like,
I know.
You've come such a long way, man. I remember episode 1, seeing all their bright faces walk in. You never left the car.
Yeah.
He was constantly on that bridge in the car. Wow.
Oh man. Okay. Well, before we rant on about this, Jay, any last thoughts? Any predictions? Especially any predictions on this potential date outing event with Miwako and Daiki?
Yeah. So I like to say that out of all times I've seen Miwako throughout the series, she was glowing the most when she was working out. It could be the sweat, it could be the glimmer, but I've never seen her smile so like...
It could be the Daiki.
It could be the Daiki. Like, I've never seen her so genuinely happy and like, I'm learning how to fight, you know, like I'm working out. And I'm like, wow, like she's a grabber model. And at most, this is like, she's like, wow, she's really pretty at this like state. Like, so I just wanted to say that. Shout outs to Aya for tagging along, even though we didn't see her as much. But I'm gonna say, like I said last episode, it's not gonna happen, man. They're gonna go eat, they're gonna say hi, but Daiki's too much of a bro with Tecchan. He's gonna respect that rule, and Miwako will be looked at as the girl will always have forbidden love, like unrequited love. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, man. Too much bros in this household. Did you see that like scene when they were like eavesdropping in the conversation with Hana and
yeah, that's
see that Daiki look that he gave to Tecchan's like like scandalous. You don't just that doesn't happen. Like that is a moment.
I see a big little brother dynamic between Daiki and Tecchan.
Yeah.
Daiki has like all these like ideas and like always gonna get himself into trouble, and Tecchan is like just the you know what, I'm tagging along. Then like
I think they have a stronger friendship than Tecchan and Masato.
Yes.
Oh, hands down. Hands
totally.
down.
Yeah.
Because Masato doesn't call. Maybe comparable to like Tecchan and Shota even. I feel like Tecchan and Shota had a stronger bond too.
Yeah.
Especially
I feel like it's
when...
even stronger than that though.
Oh yeah. Daiki and Tecchan are probably like the closest of the bros.
The real dudes.
They're real homies, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's gonna happen. And what was that one thing? Miwako. Something about Miwako. Yeah. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And before we end off the episode, just really quickly, okay. Anything else with OG? Because we've talked a lot about OG today. And I feel like a great way to end off the episode would be to give us any final thoughts on OG, on what may happen to him next. I know, Tim, you said earlier that OG might leave the house, or maybe he should leave the house. Any last OG thoughts? Like,
yeah.
Like...
All right, I'll say it. He's leaving in 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. I'll one up you. I'll give him 3.
Why 3? Why are you giving him an extra episode?
Okay. 1 episode to like strengthen or like I guess show the show like how much like how bad the awkward situation in the house is between them two.
Mm-hmm.
1 more episode to try and fix things and have them utterly fail, and then the 3rd episode is gone. Bye.
Wow.
Okay, so I got it down. Jay says OG leaves in 2 episodes. Tim says OG leaves in 3. Chess?
I don't even know. Like, I just wanted him to be accountable for what he did to Aya. Like, that's about it. If we're talking about him leaving, maybe 10 episodes? They're gonna milk it out. That's what I think.
Okay.
Wow. You guys believe in this milking thing, eh?
Hey, it's been a common theme.
It's content. It's good. It's good.
Content. It's been a common theme in Terrace House, so I just got it. How about you, James?
I mean, I give it like the end of the season. Whenever that is.
We don't know.
I feel like he'll leave then. Because, there's not much for OG now.
Yeah.
But as an optimist, I hope that he will be able to reassess himself. And when he does, that's when he'll leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid predictions, guys.
Solid predictions all around, everybody.
Very solid. And it was a great episode, very great episode of Terrace House. And it has been a great episode of We, the Panel.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys for watching. But before we leave, this is your other reminder to let you know that We, the Panel, a Terrace House podcast, can be found on all podcasting platforms. That is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. You can find all of that stuff on our anchor.fm/we-the-panel. And to everyone watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. Feel free to leave a comment below on anything that we said or any opinions that you guys have as well. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be kept up on everything that has to do with We the Panel. But if you want to do that, you can also follow us on Instagram at We the Panel Pod, where I post little clips of every episode as well as any extra stuff that we do, and you'll also know when we are recording. So on top of that, we do also have our socials, right? So with our own personal socials, we of course start with everyone's favorite Tim. Tim, where can we find you on the internet, buddy?
To all those who are interested, y'all can find me here. And my personal Insta down below, Timbit1997. You can take a look on Twitch. Sometimes I Twitch stream games whenever I have the chance. That is twin_helix on Twitch TV. And you can also find my YouTube channel, also linked down below. Yeah.
All right. And of course, we got our favorite, what am I trying to say? We have our resident TikToker back again. It's been a little while. Thank you for being here. We have Cheska. Now, where can we find you on the internet?
Never say that again. Never.
I enjoyed it.
No.
You're the best.
You're the best, Cheska.
No.
Sounds like she be drinking some Fresca.
Okay. No. We're done with this. Okay, you can follow me on both TikTok and Instagram at @JessicaCamille_. I'm making more TikToks now. I made a TikTok about Drag Race.
Nice.
Because why not? But yeah, there you go.
Like living life a quarter mile Drag Race.
No.
Oh, RuPaul's Drag
Race.
Oh, I'm like, I didn't know you're into cars, Cheska. That's cool.
I mean, I'm not.
Racing?
So.
Oh boy! Before we get off to the rails, we're gonna shout out our good old, not so silver-haired fox, Jay. Where can we find you on the internet?
You can find me around.
Yeah.
Just here.
Up and about. Twitch TV/for jiggles. Yeah, find me around, But how can we find you?
You're such a troll, Jay. I can't believe it.
Oh my god. Well, of course.
I'm the worst. I'm the OG. I'm playing.
Oh no!
Anyway, sorry, James. Go. Where can we find you, man?
Of course, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me. Yeah, you can find me there. All of my stuff is down below. If you want to follow me to listen to some music, I do some music-y stuff. But if you also just want to talk about Terrace House, any of the seasons of Terrace House, I'm down to talk about. On top of that, if you want to talk about anything in the MCU, like I watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier yesterday, and
no spoilers.
What a juicy episode, man! That's crazy. But yeah, so you'll find me all there, and yeah, from myself, Jay, Cheska, and Tim from We the Panel. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Sleep warmly, y'all.
Oh God.